You ever hear the saying, a vacation will do wonders for your mood? Well, a coat will do wonders for your outfits. Let's get into it. So coats, man, there's just something about it. Maybe it's the more mature aspects of the garments, embracing adulthood. Maybe it's the layering, or maybe it's because you do get some extra fabric to your piece and therefore getting your money's worth. But first off, what even is a coat? Well, it's a jacket that extends past the hips. That's it. And they come in many variants. There's a multiverse of coats, but today we'll mainly be talking about the standard coat. Basically a really warm, extended length blazer to keep it simple, and I may throw in a raincoat as well, but heavy parkas and all that I'll save for another time. We are talking about this since it's the most accessible coat out there and will fit most budget ranges. And if you are in a warmer climate, you do still have some other options, so consider overshirts. They're just basically longer shirt jackets. So here are two of the exact same outfits. The only difference is the jackets. Which one do you lean towards being more fashionable? Most would say the coat, right? Reason being, in my opinion, is that the extra fabric seems more difficult to pull off, and it can be seen as more impressive when really any person can look awesome in a coat. And I can definitely attest to this as someone who grew up in the smaller city of Albuquerque, New Mexico, where hardly anybody wears a coat. Because of that extra fabric, you're allowed to get away with more fits. See, the coat basically covers you, and there's a little bit of a peek of your fit underneath if you so choose to show it, so you can experiment with more color, layering, textures, etc. And for the most part won't detract from the overall fit itself. And the versatility, man. See, I think most people see coats in movies and they probably think of your typical Wall Street guy, someone in the financial district of your city. It's far from that. And in fact, this might be a hot take, but I think a coat is better than a leather jacket. I firmly believe that. So here's what you want to look out for. Ideally, and this is just personal preference, you pick up a coat that is water repellent. Remember, this is a piece that you're going to wear a lot during the fall, winter, and spring. There's a lot of precipitation that happens during that time. And while I do appreciate a nice wool blend coat, I just think you're going to get more of your money's worth with a water repellent one. My recommendation is anything from Uniqlo. Both of these coats are from the Uniqlo U collection, and this one is from the Jill Saunders collaboration. Clean, simple, pairs really nice in formal looks, and guess what? Pairs well in technical fits as well. But it is your money. Like I said, I think you'll get your money's worth with a water repellent one, just like you'll get your money's worth with the sponsor of today's video, HelloFresh. Hey, have you ever had a throw away expired groceries because you didn't have enough time to cook or you got busy? Sucks, right? Money right down the drain. Well, not to worry, HelloFresh actually helps cut down food waste by 25% compared to grocery shopping. It's a can't beat value because even at full price, its pre-portioned ingredients means you don't waste money on excess food. It's convenient, it's easy, and someone else has already done the heavy lifting with an easy to follow recipe, just like a coat does the heavy lifting on a fit. HelloFresh has a ton of recipes to choose from every week. You get to try new things without having to shop for each individual ingredients or even learning the recipe. I just had this Monterey Jack chicken meal. My goodness, I can't even believe I cooked this. And I used every ounce of the ingredients. It feels good not having to waste food. And getting a home cooked meal on the table every day is an accomplishment worth celebrating. Let HelloFresh help with 50 weekly menu and market items to choose from so you can think less about what's for dinner and more about achieving your goals. Visit HelloFresh.com and use code JohnnyTie16 for up to 16 free meals and 3 surprise gifts. You'll be supporting this channel. Again, use code JohnnyTie16, and thank you HelloFresh for sponsoring today's video. Anyways, let's get straight into the tips and outfits that I have for y'all. I was getting a little hot, all scrunched up on the couch. Gotta stand up now. My first tip I have for y'all is to avoid a regular t-shirt and instead go for a tank top, a button up, or a hoodie. A tank top typically has a deeper collar which layers differently